So Socrates is living in the 5th century, golden age of Athenian philosophy. And even though he's living in the context of all these sophists, skeptics, cynics, he is a true seeker. He believes knowledge is possible. He just realizes he doesn't know anything yet. And one of my favorite little stories about Socrates is that oracle at Delphi, same one that got the king of Lydia in trouble with the Persians. The oracle of Delphi declared that Socrates was the wisest man alive. And when Socrates heard this, I could just picture him kind of chuckling to himself, but then acknowledging that it must be true. Because what Socrates knew was that he didn't know anything. And everyone else thought they knew something. So Socrates realized he knew at least one more thing than everybody else, because he knew that he didn't know anything, where everybody else thought that they knew something. So there you go. He's got one thing up from the skeptics and cynics and that crew and the sophists. Another one of Socrates' quotable quotes, which has come down to us, they even put it in the movie The Matrix, and it was in the oracle, surprise, surprise, in her kitchen above the wall, it said, "Know thyself." And Shakespeare later adds, "And to thine own self be true." But to be true to yourself, first you have to know thyself. It sounds like a simple thing to say, right? But it's probably the most difficult thing you could possibly be asked to know, because it is with the self that we interact with and engage all other things. But like the human eye, we use the eye to see everything else, but you can't see your own eye with your eye. Now I can look into the screen and the recording and I can see an image of my eye, or I could have someone take a picture of my eye, but I can't see my eye directly with my own eye. And I think the self is like that. We use it to see or interact with everything else, but we can't turn it and look at ourselves with it. And so Socrates is asking us to do a virtually impossible task, but that is the foundation of all future knowledge and learning. Because unless you know yourself, how can you hope to know anything else? If you can't know the thing closest to you, how can you know something far away? Questions, comments?